minivan, God's gift to the auto detailer. What we have here today is our typical minivan. Soccer mom taking the kids to karate and to school, and the dog and the toys, and feed them well, obviously by what I see here on the carpet. Minivan. My job today is to get this minivan back to its maximum potential. What we have now, we have a malodor, we have stains in the upholstery, I see food, I see crown, and I see pin, I see, I don't know what that is. But our job is to get it out. So the minivan, the backbone of America. Today's goal is to get this minivan absolutely spotless. We want to do that by using the appropriate products and the appropriate techniques to leave it clean and fresh and have no residue left behind. The first step is to identify, or do our best identifying, what stains or what cause these stains we have in this minivan. So by far, the most enjoyable thing to do in the auto detailing industry isn't polishing a Bugatti or a Ferrari or something like that. It's sticking your nose down in these carpet fibers to find out what it smells like in your attempt to identify what it is. So let's have some fun, shall we? Ooh, lovely. That smells smells a little bit sweet and sweaty, just like I like them. Okay, I gave this a sniffer test. Another way to identify what's here is just ask. Over here, for example, I asked the owner of this vehicle. She said a caramel drink dropped there, so we know that's sugary, and we're going to use the appropriate cleaner for sugar. The halogens. Lighting is very important while doing an interior. It's going to be in the 90s today, so it's too hot to detail this outside. So we're going to do the best we can in my garage with the interior illuminated with halogen lights. We don't want any of that grime to get away from us. So lighting is very important. Once we've completed the interior here in the garage, of course we'll double check our work out in the sunlight just to make sure the client will be happy that we got every speck of dirt and grime out of this car. Here we have a lot of clutter. We're going to remove the seats and vacuum all this clutter out of here, except for this dime that goes in old Joe's pocket. Otherwise, take everything out so we don't have any debris in our way while we clean. Before we start our vacuum, what we want to do is go through the van and take out all the clutter. Take out the items that aren't obviously trash. We have a couple of first aid kits here, and we'll take these out. I like to put them in a bin. I have a plastic bin here. And everything I don't want in my way, I'll take out and put here. Now, earlier I was just kidding around when I found that dime. There's no way I would just take change and keep it. It'd have to be more than $1 for me to keep it. But any change I find, I'll put in there. I want to get this stuff out of our way so we can clean without having this stuff bothering us. You know, these seats can be heavy. So you want to be careful. Let's see here. You want to be careful with the bumper or anything else, the plastic trim. You don't want to scrape it with the metal that's in the bottom of these seats. So just kind of grab it good, nice and firm. Get somebody to help you. Oh, that's not heavy. Woo! I'm getting too old for this. I've now removed all of the rear seats. And what do we find under the seats? All kinds of little toys and trinkets and things. Now it's my daughter's birthday coming up, so maybe we can repurpose some of these, huh? A couple gift bags going. And nobody's going to get the same thing twice. Just thinking outside the box is all I'm doing. If you want to do a real thorough detail job, you want to get, oh, look at these compartments here. Props to Mom for hiding the Criollas back there, huh? And bandages. It's like, listen, young man, if you color on my seats, you're going to need these bandages when I get done with you. Well, anyway, we want to remove all this stuff out of here. Maybe not the jack. That's kind of in there a special way. But everything else we want to move out and kind of give it a wipe down and make sure it's all clean. Here are some of the equipment I'll be using to get this minivan clean. Here in the center, the vacuum. We're going to vacuum up all the debris. Anything that's not stuck to the carpet or needing steam or chemical to get out, we'll get out with the vacuum. Hot water extractor. This heats up the water to about 200 degrees just before it steams. Gets it very hot. This is good for flushing out dirt, grime, and any chemical we get into the fibers. And our steamer, little bad boy right there. That steamer, its steam is above 212 degrees, and these temperatures are at sea level. And what this will do, this will really activate some of the chemicals that are in there. Something works well at room temperature, it'll work really well, usually when it's heated up. And that's also good for blowing out nooks and crannies and getting grimy, sticky stuff. So there they are.
Because that's in the news coming out. I'm trying to report it to you because we understand we have a new opportunity now to get these stories out effectively. I think not because Jesus was a fundraiser, but because he was a realist. He just knew that the test of your discipleship is what you put.
There we go. That's much more like it, isn't it? This person's going to be very happy, I'm sure. All clean and fresh. There we go. Woo. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I'll give you $1 if you take a swig out of that. Ah, nasty.